So, hello everyone. This is Catherine Toms, and I'm Lindsay Ning. So, today I'm gonna interview Catherine about censorship and obscenity. So, Catherine, um, what do you think about this? At what point does obscenity censorship violate citizens' free will and free right?
Well, I feel like the point where it violates that right is probably if you're flat out not allowing someone to view a certain type of media that they want to view. So, for example, turning someone down from a movie theater or blocking it on a television show from television, blocking a porn site, for example, when there actually are people out there who do enjoy those things, that can be seen as a violation of a human right because they should be allowed to view those websites and they should be allowed to view those media types if it's something that they want to look at. And I think there is definitely a difference between obscenity censorship and media censorship, for example. So obscenity censorship would be, censorship of profanity and pornography and violence. And I feel like it should be more of a warning, like they do on many HBO shows, for example, saying, this may include some harmful images or triggering images, and you can choose to watch this or you can choose not to, instead of flat out not allowing someone to view the type of media that they want to view.
Yeah, sure. Thank you. So, well, do you think that censorship creates social stability increase or decrease?
Well, I feel like in a way, I feel like in a way it definitely creates a decrease in social stability because if you have to consider the fact that when people aren't aware of what's going on, they do get very antsy, and don't enjoy they don't enjoy not knowing what's gonna happen. So, like for example, if there's like a hurricane coming, like you wouldn't censor that. People want to know that about these kinds of things, and they want to be able to prepare for it. They want to know what the harms of it are and if it affects them. And if in terms of social stability increase, I feel like it can be argued that for certain opinions, it can help lower the amount of hate one gets, I guess, for stating a certain opinion. However, I feel like no matter what opinion you give in the public world, I feel like you're going to get negative feedback no matter what. So censoring it isn't necessarily going to help that, and I feel like it would probably get out anyway. So yeah.
Yeah, sure. And does political censorship affect voters' views of candidates for government positions?
I think it definitely does because once again, citizens definitely want to know what's going on in their country and in their government. And so people always want to have a more trustworthy person to run their country as opposed to someone who constantly lies to them and constantly tries to hide the real truth. And I think it just it gives people comfort knowing what's going on and knowing the state of their government instead of just being lied to and thinking that everything is happy and jolly when it's quite clear that there isn't. So if someone's running for like president or something, they don't want to put someone who lies and someone who censors literally everything in the position of power because they want to know what's going on and they want to be able to have say in it and they want to be able to help it if they can. And so yeah, I think that definitely helps that.
Yeah, so you've gave a lot of comments on these problems and questions. So I feel like you're more towards not being censored. So is that your general opinion, or
I
are you
believe
just
so. I think everything should have. I think if anything, like things like TV shows and things like certain media types should give warnings at least to say that the following information, the following opinions may be harmful or may be triggering for people who might actually get upset about them. But I don't think there should be anything that is blatantly blocking that information from coming through. It should be the people's decision on whether they want to view it or not.
Yeah, sure. Thank you, Catherine.
All right.
It's great talking with you.